Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about something that's quietly but quickly changing Korean society, our aging population. Now, this isn't just a problem for the future, it's already happening. And it affects way more than just the number of elderly people. It's shaping how we live, how we work, and how we interact with each other, often in ways we don't even notice yet. Let's start with where we are now. South Korea is the lowest birth rate in the world. Women, on average, have less than one child. At the same time, people are living longer than ever. So, fewer younger people, more elderly people, that's the basic picture. But what does that actually mean? For starters, it puts a lot of pressure on the economy. With fewer people working and more people retiring, there's less tax money coming in, but a lot more going out. The government has to cover pensions, healthcare, and other services for seniors, but there are fewer younger workers to support this system, so the math just doesn't work it out. This shift also changes everyday life in subtle ways. In a lot of neighborhoods, you don't see as many kids around anymore. Some schools have even closed down, stores and services are shifting their focus. Fewer toy shops and more healthcare, I'll say. And another big change is where people are living. As rural areas lose population, people keep moving to the cities. It makes sense since cities have jobs, hospitals, and schools. But here's the problem. Cities are getting more crowded and the housing prices are going up. That's a huge issue for younger people like us, and many of us struggle just to rent a place, let alone think about buying one. Starting a family, owning a home, is like a mission impossible for average younger people like us. Meanwhile, a lot of elderly people are living alone. They may have kids, but those kids are busy working or living far away in the city. So these seniors end up feeling isolated, and for some, it turns into serious loneliness or health problems that go unnoticed. At the same time, younger people are feeling overwhelmed. They're expected to work full-time, raise kids, and also care for aging parents, sometimes all at once. The kind of pressure adds up fast. It's emotionally and financially draining, and there's not always a support system in place. This population shift also shapes our culture. We're seeing less youth-driven energy, fewer new ideas, and fewer risks. Companies and media are starting to focus more on what older generations want. And honestly, that's reasonable. But it also means fresh younger voices get left out. In other words, younger generations do not have their representatives yet. And here's something that we don't talk about enough: politics. As more of the population gets older, they also make up a bigger part of the voting base, and they vote a lot. So their voices carry more weight in elections and policy decisions. That can lead to a government that leans towards short-term benefits for seniors instead of long-term investments that younger generations need, like housing, climate action, or education. All of this adds up to something bigger: a growing gap between generations. Younger people feel stuck, working hard, but not able to afford a stable life. Older people may feel left behind in a fast-changing world, as older people have a hard time adapting to new technologies. If you don't address this tension ASAP, it could lead to more frustration and division. So yeah, aging might sound like a personal thing, but it's really a social issue. It's changing the structure of our economy, where people live, what they can afford, and even who holds the most political power. And honestly, it's not just about the elderly, it's about all of us, and the kind of future we're building together. Thank you for listening.